Buenos dias, todos.
And welcome to Magnus on the Go. Here I am in Mexico, and I only have 1 week left until I'm traveling to Dominican Republic, and then gonna continue to Colombo and Peru. Yeah, it's great. Yesterday I arrived here in this city called Oaxaca, and I'm on my way to go on a free city tour. I've been to these free city tours in Merida and in Guadalajara. It's free, but you tip them freely how much you want. So, and they're big, great. So I'm looking forward to maybe 2-hour long city tour in Oaxaca. I'm here at the Zócalo, the big square, and we're going to meet outside. Yes, somewhere here on the other side of the street, close to a hotel. My hotel is sort of right in the center, so I walk here in 5 minutes. I didn't think it would be that close. It starts in about 8 minutes, and I don't see any. Do I see any pink people? Well, not pink people, but pink. Okay, let me just check. Oh, here they have a lot of these, like you can get your shoes done. A lot of them. I was sort of looking over to that place here, but here they are. There are pink t-shirts and pink umbrella. I met my people. Oh, a little smaller group today maybe. And hopefully one in English. And we're on our way, and the English group is very small. We are just 2 people. The Spanish was a little bit bigger, but that's totally fine. So we're gonna learn a little bit more about Oaxaca. We're out on the walking tour, and we've made a first stop, and now we're on to the second. So we're entering. Yeah, mezcal is coming from Oaxaca, so I might do a tasting later on. So there's the mezcal thing, and here we have a rooftop if you want to have a coffee. We're walking on. We're at the Museo Textil de Oaxaca. Maybe we can go in.
Come here despite whatever they are displaying because of this now.
The mezcal thing is over there, and this is tranquility place here. So nice. Oh, that's the Spanish group. We're actually inside the first church that was built here in Oaxaca. But now it's not a church, and it's a culture center, and it's also the thing we saw outside. And here they have a library, and you have an art gallery, and so it's, yeah, you can come here and just explore or work or just be here.
Art in Oaxaca, colors collide, sculptures and paintings, beauty worldwide. Art in Oaxaca, hearts open wide. Here in the city where dreams abide.
Oh yeah, on Thursdays there are free concerts out on the patio where we just saw. So this church has turned into a hotel. This is a celebration, especially for Cinco de Mayo. The Chinese way of cutting, and you can pull it like this, and now they made it in different colors here in Mexico, and do it their own way. This is a celebration, especially for Cinco de Mayo. It's one of the expensive ones, and it's one of the few ones who has a pool, and he's afraid that it can't continue like this because Oaxaca have problems with getting water because there's no lake here, so they have to bring all the water. So I mean, yeah, it's very beautiful, but not all the churches can turn like this because they have to keep the value of the city. Inside Artes de Gráfica. It was founded by the artist Francisco Toledo, who was a Mexican painter, sculptor and graphic artist. Toledo was one of Mexico's most important contemporary artists. He was also an activist. For instance, he fought against the building of a McDonald's in Oaxaca because he wanted to preserve the spirit of Oaxaca. So I hope I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this man, because he was protesting all his life. He didn't live here, but he owned the property, and before he died he gave it to the people of Oaxaca, and now everyone can come in here free of charge.
No? Nope. It's one of the main attractions of this region.
Yeah.
It looks like a very, very long wall here, but it's actually an old aqueduct. So they had water here. So, as I told you before, they have problems getting water here. Oh God, it's so nice. Here we have something. We're a little bit outside now. Well, that was, they're really, really good, these 2.5 hours, and so much information, and really, really nice that we were only two, because now I could ask more questions, and if I'm just one, then it's quite hard, because then you get all the attention. Now we're two, so that I can film a little bit. I'm at this aqueduct now, and he told me that way, about 20 minutes of walking, is a very, very nice neighborhood. So I have time. The only thing I have to do is to decide what I'm gonna do tomorrow. If I'm going on a tour or something like that, but I don't need to decide that, not really now. So I start walking. Hopefully I see a lot of nice things on the way, like this. Maybe I should get something to eat as well. It's 1:30. I came to this little piazza, and this little, I don't know the name, La Abuela, so the grandmother, and I'm just gonna get, I think, 2 tacos or something. Oh, she's so lovely. Nonna, La Abuela. And she has her friends here doing the stuff. They're cooking and doing my 2 tacos, something meat. Look at that. They have a kitchen here as well. Oh. I think I'm going to prolong my stay here and not go to Puebla. Everybody says that Puebla is a very nice city, but then if I'm going there, I should just have at the most 2 days there. It takes energy to move to places, to locate and to travel, and also to learn to know a city. And Puebla is, I thought it was a small town, but it's big. So, yeah. So here it is. Yeah, some meat. Oh, I like that. It was like a whole old people community making food. It was tasty as well, so I liked it. Liked it a lot. Now it's time for flores, no walking. So here we see more of the street art that you can see all around Oaxaca. It started as a political thing because all the street art is from ordinary people. So this is a way of the artists to say that Oaxaca belongs to the people. So there have been a lot of people that have been trying to preserve Oaxaca as it is. And there's a lot of indigenous people that lives here. So they are very proud of who they are and their culture. And for instance, when McDonald's wanted to put a shop inside the street, this artist, Benjamin Toledo, he was an artist and made a lot of paintings. I told you about him. He was donating his house to the people of Oaxaca. And he gathered 10,000 signatures. He offered food, tamales, to the people, so the people gathered and he could get 10,000 of signatures. And he also wrote to McDonald's and said why they shouldn't come to Oaxaca, because they have the food traditions of their own. So why do you need to come here? And he succeeded. That is also why you don't see any Starbucks here. And they want to preserve their own traditions, and I think that's really great, because when also the food culture here is that nice and the city is nice, what's not to preserve? And also the city is a UNESCO heritage site, so you can't change. And I asked him, what about the things I love on the houses that are torn and stuff, and you can't change that either. You can't rebuild it and make it nice again. Hello hairstyle. So now what? I'm yet again at a big square, and I haven't been walking 20 minutes yet. I had to walk further. But the thing is that when it's nice neighborhoods like this, it's just a pleasure. And here we have the agave plant. Here you see them. That was not a nice one. I'm gonna walk over here. Mezcal is from Oaxaca, so maybe a mezcal tasting. I would do some sort of that. Maybe not go to a distillery, I don't know. These things they used to make clothes and stuff. Not anymore, but they used the leaves for that. And here's the root, the center, the core, and that's how you make mezcal. And in mezcal you can use both blue agave or other kinds. In tequila it's only blue agave. Well, if you have the pure one. I haven't noticed it, but they have a lot of balconies. Do you see? There are doors, windows, but balconies. There are balconies, and there's a reason. It's because if you have windows, you have to pay higher tax. So therefore, instead of having windows, you're having balconies that you can open, and they are like windows, because you have doors with windows in them, but they are doors. It's sort of like in Greece when you have to pay for when you finished every floor, right? So you instead of building floors, you prepare to build another floor, but you don't finish it, because when you finished it, you have to pay for it. And therefore they have all these unfinished houses with all the things going up from the roofs. But now, but I mean, and of course, I didn't even think of that. I thought about the balconies. They have a lot of balconies like this, but this is also sort of like a balcony. So it's not a window. So that's why they have all these big doors downstairs as well. Of course, it all comes together. I just saw something. I just want to look at the. So actually, it's a coffee place. So, why don't I just go in and take a coffee here? you have it, Xocote. I only had coffee, but it was really, really good coffee here, and such a nice place. Such a nice place. So come here. Well, I'll continue walking this way. I don't know what I'm supposed to find. He just said it was a very nice neighborhood, and I don't really remember the name of the neighborhood. Here they have something. Oh, it's a car dealer. I thought it was Mechanical. I thought it was mezcal. That's different. Well, first this. It was in another country. They said that it is a very dangerous job, and with all the wires and stuff, I can imagine it is a dangerous job, because if you're not careful, you can get hurt. Yes, so they had Wi-Fi on the cafe, so I googled around, and I haven't decided anything to do tomorrow and the following days. I've had some options, because there is a lot of things you can, tours you can do. You have Hierve el Agua, which is a frozen waterfall, but it also is water there, so I don't really know. And there you have Mintla, which is archaeological site. And you have Monte Albán, which is also an archaeological site. And what else? You have mezcal tasting. I could go on a food tour, or you can do a cooking class. Yeah, there's a lot of things to do here, even after just exploring the city. And look at this. Look at this house. Fantastic. Modern. Okay, I'm getting out of track. Yeah, so a lot of things you can do around here, and there was a tour where you could do like all of them, and I was like, maybe that's too much for one day. So I have decided now to go to Monte Albán, that archaeological site very close to the city, and I'm doing that tomorrow. So now I can have the rest of today and tomorrow to decide what I'm gonna do the day after that. I got some answers from the tour guide about cabin bags. I'm looking to buy one cabin bag because I don't have one. I'm looking for it because right now I'm overweight with my luggage. I have 25 kilos in my checked-in bag, but I'm only allowed 20 kilos go into Dominican Republic. And I've upgraded the flight tickets, so now I can bring on a carry-on cabin bag as well as a backpack. So that's why I need to buy a cabin bag, so I can put 5 kilos from my check-in bag to the cabin bag. Does it make sense? And this is a good thing, because on my flight back home to Sweden, a cabin bag is included in the price, so I can bring a checked-in bag for 23 kilos and a cabin bag and a backpack together can be 12 kilos. So I have like 5 kilos of things that I can buy now on my journey, which is, a very good thing. I actually saw some Aztec drawings, or maybe a little thing that the Aztec or the Zapalotes did. Oh yeah, we'll see. I have a question. The question is this the end? Because he was saying go straight, this, and you'll come to the neighborhood, and it feels like there's a stadium here. So I think I'm actually gonna go sort of the way back to the city center. Gonna go to the theater and look if there are any performances there that I might want to look at. And what else? Go to the Juarez market, because he said that maybe you could find cabin bags there in that market. He said you don't get them in the city, because he hasn't seen it, and I haven't seen anyone. I was seeing a lot of shoes. The stadium is over there. So, and it's a school, Escuela here. But it looks kind of different, the architecture. And they have a thing for xylophones. I don't know. That is something. Yeah, they have something for the xylophones, because in the band, which I saw yesterday, they also had like two xylophones, and there were 4 people playing. So I don't know what's special about that here.
So we have Frida there. I think it's Frida. I mean, do you see what I see?
Yes. So it's it's so beautiful. And look at this door. It's fantastic. This street was fantastic. And here we have this guy, Francisco Toledo, who I was talking about, the artist that also fought for Oaxaca. He didn't want McDonald's here, and apparently you can pay taxes in Mexico with art if your art is valuable. So you can't just write anything, but if it has value, you can pay the taxes with art. And he made sort of like a thing of that. So he used like dirt and, I don't know, poop, but things like that in his art, which he paid the taxes for. Yes, to send a signal to the government. A dairy guy. He died in 2019, so it's not that long ago.
I came from there, and now I'm here. I am supposed to walk that way, but this looks a little bit more. But and it's turning that way, so. Oh. Cobble streets are less even, but you have color, but also a little bit more. It feels like it's a little bit more, rough. Oh, here you have the Volkswagens, 2 of them, if you like cars. I don't. Well, I like cars, but I'm not like obsessed about them. But this I kind of like when it's old, but they use it. Yes, and here you see, it's ordinary people. So it's the people of Oaxaca that are pictured here. And so it's sort of the people's city. And it's not called just Oaxaca, because Oaxaca is the state. This is actually Oaxaca de Juarez. And Juarez, that is the last name from the president that has been with us from the beginning. If you all remember the fantastic theater in Guanajuato, Teatro Juarez. He didn't build it. There was a president after him who was very, very fond of French designs. There are a couple of things that are very French inspired, and that theater is one of them. He named it after a former president, so that's kind of nice. So where am I going? Where do I go? Just follow a river? There's no river here. Damn it. But I am on the right track. I looked at my maps.me, and I am supposed to go like that way and that way down. So I'll take this road over here. Yeah, I haven't got into that street again because I saw this. And I've seen a similar statue before, but then he was sort of doing this with his thumb. But it was the same size, it was the same like thing he was standing on. So I think I've seen 2 of them, so this is the 3rd one. I have to record them if I see more of them. It said, not a name, it said something else on the plaque here, on the one I saw. Here it doesn't say anything. And have you seen the tree, people? Have you seen the tree? Look, there are like one tree, but there are like several trees coming from the tree. And the roots. It's like a pattern. It's like a photography. From the, well, then you close this and you like this. So you have the tree sort of inside but outside. It's inside and outside at the same time. Inside outside tree. Do you see that there are flashing lights over there? It's the police. And they usually have the lights on and you're sort of, oh, the police is close by, so you sort of like behave. But also, now when I see the lights, I don't react. Oh, yeah, okay, so there's the police with the lights. So it sort of gets the opposite effect. This looks like something fort. It says on the map that it's supposed to be like a school, but it also a hotel. But I think it's been something else before, but I don't have that information now. Ah, but do you see? That's the old one, and here you have new one, so it's not the same. Because now I see here it says Escuela Abraham Castellanos. So this is the school. Maybe that this is the school as well, but I don't think it has been a school forever, like before, like in yesteryears. That is just the middle part that is sort of new with the Escuela. Because over here you have the old ones again. And you can also see why I know it's older. It's because you see like an old vault. Like here, like a old, the old opening here, or maybe it's been like windows or something else, because you see another one there, and there's a windows as well. There you have a window that they closed. So what is it now? What does it say? Benito Juarez Garcia. So Benito Juarez is the president. Garcia, that's the police, right? So is this the police station? No, but no police around. Oh, there. Oh, so maybe it is. Yep. Another town, another house with the. Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen it like this before. It was new. Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Oh yeah, so this is where we got out from the... This is the cultural center, where they have like a relaxing place and a library. Centro Cultural San Pablo. Centro Cultural San Pablo. And there was a person who signed this, but I don't remember his name. Maybe it was this the Toledo guy? Could be. Here we have the theater. We'll see if I find if it's opened, or I can see some schedule or something. Maybe here. Maybe La Organización. The ticket office is closed for today, but I found a gentleman and he explained to me, well, the 23rd they have Gounod's Romeo and Juliet. The 9th they had La Forza del Destino. What's that in English? Well, it's a Verdi opera. So they do have operas, and Madame Butterfly is going to be here. But I mean, the 23rd, I'm not even in the country then. So no, there's not going to be any visit to the opera, to the theater here, for me, sadly. But it's a beautiful building. But where is the front? Because they had a cafe there. So that must be it's so strange. They must have the entrance here in the corner. So it doesn't really seems like it's a theater. Oh, was this a theater from the beginning? I don't remember. And even this side, it doesn't really feel like it's the entrance. It could be there, but that is, I think that's the gift shop. So the big entrance is here in the corner. It was built in 1903, I think. So it's a little bit like 100 years. And this is one of those that is built sort of in the French style. Did I feel drops of rain? No. I'm on my way back to the hotel, just gonna stay there for a while and then go out to have something to eat. And I've decided a couple of things in my mind. I've decided that I'm gonna prolong my stay here. I hope I can stay at my room. It's a lot of things that I really can do here instead of traveling to another place. I would like to go to Puebla because everybody's talking about it's such a great city, but this is also a great city, and I can really fill my days here. And then I can take 2 full days in Mexico City before I leave. So I think that's a very good decision, actually. I feel very happy about it. So now it's just hope that I can prolong my stay. Okay, I'm semi-happy. I could prolong for one night more, and then it was full. And she was looking into that maybe I could get a second night. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Now it's time for some tequila, don't you think? Look at that, people. And look at this. I felt a raindrop and there was just a very big bang of thunder. Did I see a lightning? I don't remember. I don't recall. But it's so, different. Over there it's like heaven, and here it's coming right above me. So we'll see if I manage without getting wet. Well, I just go inside, so I will not get wet. Oh, cheers. What's salut? Salut. I was planning on going out a little bit earlier, but it started to rain. But now it's 10 minutes past 8, and it is... I feel a little bit, but not much. So I'm heading out and just gonna get something to eat. Yeah, I'm all booked for tomorrow. I'm going to Monte Albán with Get Your Guide tour company. So that's all settled. I think they're gonna collect me at 8:30. I'm a little bit tired though. It's been a long day, but a very, very nice day. And I'm also very happy about the decision that I'm gonna prolong my stay here. Hopefully I can prolong it 2 days. I hope that. And then I'm gonna have 2 days in Mexico City, so I can do a city tour there, which I didn't do the first time I was there. I could go to Frida Kahlo's museum, and I could do sort of a cable car ride over the suburbs of Mexico City. Okay, which is not good. Okay, so yeah, let's head out and get some food. As you can see, it did start to rain more, but I've been inside. It's like 8:15 now, so now I'm just going out and getting something to eat. When I asked the guy earlier today about, some maybe nice seafood, chef cell. Seafood. Is it seafood? No, shrimps and shellfish. Shrimp and stuff. Like camarons. And he said, this is a city that's not by the sea, so it's not famous for the seafood. Seafood. No, shellfish. No, the one, what do you call it? It's not seafood. Shrimps and what is it? Maybe I'm mixing it with the Swedish word for like skaldjur. But but do they have a special word for it in English? Maybe it's fish and there's seafood. And seafood is crayfish and shrimps and lobster and stuff. Okay, whatever. He said this is not a city that is famous for its seafood and stuff and shellfish and like that, because it's not by the sea. So he didn't have like many recommendations. So I will see. I might go to the one that she recommended yesterday. I'm heading towards that. Yes, I found it. So yeah, it was a thing that I wanted to go here, so now I'm going here. Yeah. Ramon Camarón. Okay, so I ordered 2 different ones now. So this is what I'm having. Costra de parmigiano con caiba. And also endiadabla. See, and Victoria. And I got this one as well. So nice. Probably a shrimp thing, like but this is one with chili. So here it is. Yum. This was fantastic, really good. I'm gonna try to eat it like this. Really good, really good. Okay, the last one was bigger than I thought, and this was smaller than I thought. But yeah, the first one was really, really good. Let's see. The dressing on this one, really different. I like that. This is more like it's a shell, strong shell. Can I eat this? Oh, it's warm. And the bread is not as ordinary taco, no. Oh, good. Yeah, That was really, really, really good. Yeah, I can definitely come back here, I think. So now it's time to head back to my place. Just outside the restaurant, by the park. Tuesday, nothing special. Let's dance.
Thank you for today. Great day. The city walk tour was really, really great. I've been walking a lot today, but so beautiful. So beautiful. And now I've been sitting trying to figure out how to get to the airport in Mexico City, because I'm not going to the same airport as I came into. It's much further from the city, and it seems like it's really, really hard to get there. I've been Googling around and trying to find, and some of the pages on internet are not in English, so then you have to try to guess. And I mean, going by taxi, that will be quite expensive. Yeah, I mean, that's always an option. The good thing is that my plane doesn't leave until 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so I have time to go there. And it's when you search, you know you're going to the airport, Felipe Airport I'm going to, but you can't put that in. You have to put in where you're going from first. But then there's a lot of places you can go from, but not all the places go to the airport. So then when you say that, oh yeah, go from the bus station Norte, but then there may not be a bus from bus station Norte. It may be from bus station Sur. You don't get that as a example, so, because you have to put in the origin where you will start first, but you don't know where the buses go from, because it's hard to get that information. It would be easier if I could write first the airport, the final destination, and then you see, okay, from which places can you go from to the airport? But not, it's hard. So it's it's taking so much time to try to figure this out. It would be so much easier if I were please give me money so I can be a millionaire and just, take an airplane there. Or a helicopter. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Thank you for